New tonight, President Biden plans to visit Minnesota next week. His administration made the announcement this evening saying the president will travel to Minneapolis Monday. It's part of Biden's Investing in America tour, where he touts his economic agenda. In the announcement tonight, the Biden administration pointed to several investments in the state, including $25 million for Duluth to help rebuild 2 miles of West Superior Street in Lincoln Park. They also point to incentives that helped Halion expand its solar panel manufacturing facility up in Mountain Iron. Now stay with us for coverage of the president's visit on Monday.